Zoë Bestel live stream 7 p.m. Wednesday. Hello, how you all doing? How's it going? Welcome to another Wednesday. I am just sharing this stream where it needs to be in all of the places. Sorry for my mess wherever. I've just had a week of things. I've learnt a few of the songs that you wanted me to learn, so that's good. Or relearn, which has been nice. Hang on, let me just share this where it needs to go. Feel free to do the same if you want to. Yeah, who's in? Oh my gosh. Loads of people already. So hello Becca, how you doing? Hi Vincent. Hi Callum, hi Katrina, hi Joe. Katrina says, I've paused my live stream of YouTuber reacting to another YouTuber reacting to the first YouTuber roasting another YouTuber to drink chai and listen to Zoe instead. Well, that sounds much better. I agree with this. And I'm glad you're all coming in, you're splashing into the pool of the chat. That's wonderful. Who came up with that? Oh, it would have been a Vin thing, wouldn't it? Of course it was. So nice to see the Joes on, actually. I relearnt reading over words for you, which I might start with, because it's been a while, and I'll get all that gubbins away, because I don't need that no more. It's all working, innit? It's all working. It's so nice to see you all. Ooh, chai of na chai, lovely. I've got just a bog standard cup of, actually it's Earl Grey, it's not Builders, so there you go. That's a little bit bougie, I guess, with some honey in, some Galloway honey. Put in after the milk. Well, I don't know, actually I didn't make this one. But that is the way that you're meant to do it, so I'm told. This is my leftover birthday wine from a couple of months ago. Kept it for a while, so that's good. Letting it brew. Hello Paul, how you doing? Vince says hello to everybody. Oh, that's so sweet. That's very cute. I'm glad you're all, oh, you're so loyal. You're all very loyal. I'm enjoying this. Okay, nice one. I'll start with some singing though. I'll start with singing an old song whilst I still remember what I'm doing. So this is from So Lucas and the Moon, which by the way I released when I was 16, so that's 11 years ago. Wow. Let's see this song stands the test of time. The ukulele playing less so. I don't know how to jazz it up in the right now moments, but we shall see. Let's get myself a bit more positioned there. Yeah, so I don't know whether you guys know reading over words. It's one of my teenage relationships. I wrote it about afterwards, and I remember that I'd just broken up with somebody, and I wrote this song, and it's like, reading over words, I could fall back in love with you so easily. And that wasn't completely true, and I remember my mum asking me, being like, do you mean that? And I was like, no, I just think it's quite poetic. I think she was worried, but sorry. I don't think any of my old high school relationships watch this stream. I think they all have a very nice life. they don't need to do that. But a good song came out of it though. So even if I do dramatize things that happen, but I didn't really need to give context. But it's quite obviously a breakup song. I've got a couple of friends that are currently going through breakups at the moment, so a lot of love to them. They are wonderful people, and they will find wonderful people that cherish them properly. And maybe they'll resonate with this. I don't know actually. But here you go. Words from 16-year-old Zoe. For Joe, who requested it. conversations with people that once meant the world to me, understanding their confusion-coded messages, trying to say things subtly, give you a chance to start again, hoping you would catch my drift, know that something is wrong. I never truly shared my deepest thoughts with you, never truly revealed my pain. It never occurred to me that I could have just told you. I didn't want to hurt you all over again, reading over words. I could fall back in love with you so easily, but like me, you're just the same, never showing the real pain. Living in past memories, expecting you to change, justifying what you did to make it through the day, trying to make an effort, make things go a certain way, hoping things would get better, though we both don't feel the same. Never truly shared my deepest thoughts with you, I never truly revealed my pain. It never occurred to me that I could have just told you. Didn't want to hurt you all over again, reading over words. I could fall back in love with you so easily, but like me, you're just the same, never showing the real pain. We all need to grow as individuals, even though we're emotional. We both know that it's over. Reading over words, I could fall back in love with you so easily, but like me, you're just the same, never showing the real pain, never showing the real pain. There you go. Song that 16-year-old me wrote just for Joe. Hope you liked that. Can't believe that was 11 years ago. It's mad. I keep getting all the way through that song. I was getting little flashbacks to when I used to sing that live. I used to be so dramatic with it as well. Reading over words, I could fall back in love with you so easily, but like me. I should make it a thing. I should actually, you know what, I'll tell you, I've been very much considering and actually working on reworking some of my old songs just for Team Bestel so that you can have them, because I can't listen to my voice when I was that young. It although I like the songwriting's not too bad, you know. It doesn't sound like a teenager wrote some of them. Some of them they do. The one about me not wanting to be in maths and playing my ukulele instead. That one can stay. That can stay in the past. But hang on, let me find the lyrics. So funny. Oh, yeah, it's Lucas. Sitting in maths, I did. Oh, hang on. It was a really nice. Was it? Oh God. They were really nice chords though. I can't remember. Maybe it was up here. No. There was like a dum dum boom boom, and there was sitting in maths, ideas flowing, but where do I write my inspiration? I mean, I shouldn't joke about songs that, I mean, I have other connotations for the people now, but I can't. That one I struggle with. I wish I could be with you every day, every time, but when I sit in class, you are always on my mind. I can't sing that now. It made sense at the time. Nobody Knows is a good one though. I do like that one. And Atman was such a actually, I think that was my favourite at the time. And you know what? Let's play it, shall we? Anyone else got any Sir Lucas and the Moon's favourites? You brought that on yourself, Paul. That wasn't me. You said that about yourself. Although it's true, but you're the one that brought it up. Don't worry, Mike. Welcome. I'm still eating dinner, so I don't have tea. I do have pasta with a homemade tomato sauce with homegrown tomatoes. That's so nice. There's some really sneaky ripe tomatoes at the back of the greenhouse that I'm scared to go and get because there's spiders. So I'm going to get someone else. Or maybe I just need to be brave and get over myself. I'm a grown woman, as we have discovered. Thank you for the claps. That's very, very kind. Hello to Carlos. You're a new name. I've not seen you before. And there's also Fernando. Wonderful. You see, Emma, I used to love maths, and then I had a really bad maths teacher, which I don't mind publicly shaming because he was awful and creepy, and everyone else will agree with me. He should not be teaching. And he completely ruined it for me. He had a split cast of different levels of people, and because I wouldn't say I was very far ahead of other people in the class, but I was interested in algebra, but we got put at the back of the room and just given a book rather than like taught anything, and it just never felt like there was any effort put into it. And that was my rebellious school phase, so I gave up. I gave up with it. I shouldn't have brought that up because now you're chatting about those particular things. Let's go back to the tomatoes. We have some sneaky tomatoes still lurking and one undercover aubergine. I've got a courgette and a pumpkin that's really trying. It got absolutely battered by some of the horrible winds. But it thinks that it's found a safe place to fruit, and it's just going to get colder and wetter. I feel bad, but I'm going to leave it because it's quite nice. It's on a little bit of there's a slope at the edge of the garden, and I've called it Pumpkin Hill. You should definitely try pumpkin. It is pretty, if not anything, and it's hardier than I thought it would be. It doesn't like cold winds, that's why it's escaped down the hill. I think I'll plant it in a different spot next year. What was I going to do? I was just about to... Oh, Atman. Yeah, I'll do Atman, because it's been a while. Any other Seleucus and the Moon songs you want to hear? I think that's my favourite. Do like a good philosophical one. Yes. Hello. Hello, Marta. How you doing? I've got to check my greenhouse tomatoes, says Michael. Oh, please do check to see how they're doing. We've had some secret late season sun. I don't know where you are though, Michael. You might not be in Scotland, but yes. Hello to Berlin and hello, Levy. Oh, new ukulele bass, nice. I've got my ukes in tune, so you should be able to play along if you fancy it. I can't shout out the root notes whilst I'm playing, but you can have a little go. Oh, it's so nice to see. Well, I can't see you, but it's so nice you guys are there. That's so lovely. Hello, says Cameron. I have my jelly tots at the rally. Apologies for being late. What have I missed? Just me redoing some of my old Seleucus and the Moon songs. But don't worry, a Team Bestel will get an album full of those at some point. Right, James Taylor, I think. Oh, Joe, you tried. You got attacked by slugs. Don't worry about it. Yes. Indeed. There were a few. Quite a lot in the maths department, weren't there, Craig? Anyway, not going to talk about that anymore. I don't need to say much. Yes, it is so lovely. Got my chai and a bit of brioche with lime marmalade. Ooh, check you. That's hellishly bougie. I love that. I recommend using oat milk for chai. Not only is it tasty, it also doesn't boil all the way over the top of the cooker when you get distracted. That's a good point. I like that. That's a really good idea. I like an oat milk chai. It's very nice. My 2 wee dogs are so relaxed listening to you sing, says Joe. They're so peaceful beside me, so relaxing. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, some James Taylor indeed. I realised whenever I was relearning something in the way she moves, which is quite, I forgot it's not actually too difficult, is that there's a simplified version of Sweet Baby James, which I was enjoying playing. So maybe a potential back-to-back James Taylor. I think no. I will do one now and one later. How about that? I was just reminiscing when me and Vin went to see him, and he started with something in the way she moves, and that was me. I was just crying for the whole gig, even through the songs that I didn't really know that well. There was a tiny break and then back to tears again. It was really lovely. His voice hasn't held up as much, but obviously he's an older man now, and but his guitar playing was phenomenal. It was like exactly the same as he was in his heyday. It was really, really quite an experience. It was lovely. Mostly a solo show, but my dad was looking at there's a website in which you can go and see what large touring acts and what their set lists were. That was a whole mix of tenses in that sentence then. But you can go and see what their set lists were whenever they were doing specific tours. I don't know how far back it goes. I think quite a while. So he was looking at the I say quote unquote farewell tour of Paul Simon, which wasn't his farewell tour. He's actually done more gigs since. But just to see how many hits he just played and how many songs you knew, and I was like, oh, can you check to see what the set list again was for the James Taylor gig? For that recent tour he did. And again, just like amazing, prolific songwriters that have just come out with some really beautiful, timeless classics, including this one, I guess, although it is about a cowboy. So timeless in that it's a bit of history, I guess, and that will always be timeless, I suppose. But let's see. I've not done this one before, and I'll probably just strum it if that's all right with you guys. There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and sleeps in the canyon, waiting for summer's pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glass song that they sing of the home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep. But singing works just fine for me. Good night, you moonlight ladies. Rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Such a beautiful song. So nice. So nice. I love it. Thanks everybody. You're all very nice. Hello to young Clive. You're new. Welcome. Hello. Join us all. Oh, that's very sweet, Joe. Yeah. Hi, Anthony. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you earlier. How you doing? I'm glad that you're enjoying them. Yeah, I mean, it made sense, didn't it? It was so lovely. Oh, was it? That's nice. I mean, gosh, yeah, 13 years ago. Wait, nearly, yeah. Thanks, everyone. I am enjoying myself. I'm gonna stick with covers, though. Just for this one. No, what do I want to do? I want to do... I've been practicing this song and I've completely forgotten how it goes. There we go. Okay, I've got it, remembered it. Oh, hello Claire, how you doing? Yay! This is my version of a John Martin song. See what you think. Also, hi Bob, how's it going? Yeah, this is The Man in the Station. Just a little reminder that if you wish to tip me for this performance, for this gig, you may do so via the links that are floating about the chat, and also, actually let me throw one in. What is it again? Is it that? Yeah, nice, okay. Yeah, it helps me create me music and all that jazz, and it's nice, isn't it? My wine fund, sorry, my adult grape juice fund. Cheers. This is my version of John Martin. See what you think. Don't tell me what you think. No, go on, you can tell me what you think. Musical interlude. Here we go. Threw it off slightly. You're a nice audience, though. You understand the things need to be in tune, don't you? You know that fear? Have you ever seen musicians on stage? They always apologise for tuning. And then there was a phase in which people felt like they had to explain why they were tuning their instruments. Such an odd thing. And the fear of me thinking that people are like, why on earth are they tuning their instruments? They should have done that before they came on stage. That stemmed from musicians feeling like they needed to apologise for it. and then it curbed itself when I heard somebody off stage complain that exact complaint. Music lovers, educate yourselves about especially acoustic instruments. Anyone that's interested in the folk scene will have to understand the importance of retuning things. Anyway, sorry, my rant is over. I'm back to John Martin.
There's a man in the station and a train in the rain. There's a face in the mirror that's showing the strain. There's a woman in the dark that's standing apart. There's a love in the man who's breaking his heart. But it's alright, I'm catching the next train home. There's one more circle I'm dying to try. There's a piece of my head that's asking me why. There's a piece of my heart that's dying to try. There's a baby and a woman who's waiting to cry. But it's alright, I'm catching the next train home. Next train home. There's got to be a way for a lazy face to get up and start loving the human race. There's just got to be a way for a lazy face to get out from under this paper chase. But it's alright, I'm catching the next train home. Next train There's a man in the station and a train in the rain. There's a face in the mirror that's showing the strain. There's a woman in the dark that's standing apart. There's a love in this man who's breaking his heart. It's alright, I'm catching the next train home. But it's alright, I'm catching the next next train.
Need to tweak that slightly, but there you go. That's a bit of John Martin for you. It is cool, Anthony. It is cool. Also, thank you for joining in, Claire. It's nice to see you. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. That is a good point. It is good to get some crack with the crowd, but I think it can be done better. Tell you what, I can't remember who it was that I saw at Wickerman one year that snapped a string on stage and carried on playing and put a new string on and retuned it. It was amazing. Who was that? It was an old folky. Not a really old folky, but like old in terms of like it'd been around, a staple, one might say, of the folk scene. And I can't remember his name at all. Weird that YouTube feed seems to be ahead of Facebook, so any yay for the end of the song appears to be way out of sync. Or everybody's really on it and they're ready for the end of the song, ready to go, ready to press enter. You know, I like to imagine that it's everybody's waiting for the end of the song to then clap. It's quite funny in my mind. Is that what you're doing? Bring back Wicker Man. Yes, I agree. There were rumours. Oh, thank you so much to thank you, Alfredo, and also to John. And hello to your daughter. I really appreciate this. That's very, very kind. I appreciate the tips immensely. What was I going to say here? Somebody said something. Oh, thank you, everybody. You said nice things. That's what you said. We do need some more Dumfries and Galloway festivals. I think it's not enough of them. There's only 2 now, maybe 3. There's some more coming in Dumfries. There's some good ones. The music at the Multiverse was great. It was a great one-day beer and music festival in the town of Dumfries, Hidden Gem, which apparently went amazingly. I wish I was there for that one. I recommend you head to that one next year. Got a load of local bands in for that. That was fab. We were all gearing up to go to our first Wicker Man, and then it was no more. Maybe they ran out of people to burn it. It's true. They rid the whole county of all the people who were willing, you know, and then you got unwilling people. It gets a bit shady then, doesn't it? You know, you've got to have, in this day and age, you've got to have willing sacrifices. You've sent me down a rabbit hole, Katrina, as per usual. How are the guinea pigs? Emma also agrees. Maybe I need to think about this a bit more, you know? Speaking of festivals, there will not be, I'm very sorry to say, a live stream next Wednesday. I know, very sad. But I am performing at Wigtown Book Festival alongside some very lovely local musicians and bands and people. And they're very, very lovely. And it will be a blast. It'll be really lovely. So that's what I'll be doing next Wednesday at 7. If you are local to the area, come along to that. It will not just be me. There will be quite a few more people that who haven't heard of. They are very nice and very good. Mostly kind of wordy, lyricisty, folky people. And some poets, which will be very nice. I'd say it like that because there's specifically a Scots poet. Oh, you can actually see my hands. Yeah, I've had a flare-up of eczema, so it looks awful, but it's fine. I've got hold of it. I recommend, if you're also eczema prone, a bit of this. Not Spon, but there you go. A bit of good old, what is it again? Said it earlier and I've forgotten now. Oh, it doesn't give me the ingredients on this bit. It's not chamomile. Calendula. Anyway, sorry. I just thought I'd explain that because I thought you might not be able to see, but you can. And you might have opened, hey, what's on her hands? It's horrible eczema. I've had it since I was a teenager. Anyway, more songs? Indeed. I think so. There was a teasy social media post. There was. The concept was superb in a perfect location, but the sad demise of the farmer. It's true. His daughter had resurrected it for 1 year, but didn't do it very well. And I think it was a bit intense, to be honest. I think, you know, to take over something like that was quite immense. And I think the whole team behind it, because it wasn't just him. But yeah, the whole team behind it struggled that year. I was there the last year, I was there the year before, and I was there for a good 6 years of the last Wicker Mans. Yes, it's a difficult thing to take on when you've not run a festival before, so kudos for attempting it, but I'm not surprised. But yeah, I don't know whether there will be. Thank you very much, Michael. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so I don't know. The place was yeah, it was. Oh, you're heading down to see the Bookshop Band on Sunday night. Oh, that's so nice. That's lovely. I should really check what they're doing. I should come along and see. The guinea pigs are very fat, extremely fluffy, and have a lot to say. That's really amused me. I love that. They're not complaining just now though, because they like your music. They are very harsh music critics. Oh, over this next album when it finally comes out next year. Sorry, but there'll be newer music soon. Don't worry. I've got singles prepared. You heard it here first. There's I think I should have guinea pig approved. Like a stamp on it. It is by right. Oh, Martin, I definitely won't. I was one of the acts they did not pay, so no. Well. I mean, I don't know if they pay me up front, if they guarantee fees. That's a nice little Sims line there. It's a no-show if you can't guarantee fees. It's a great album, that. Anyway, sorry. Anywho, let's sing some more songs rather than gossip about the inner workings of music festivals, because, do I have a lot of chat about that, and I really should say nothing. It is new management, I know, but they're going to have to do a lot to, I don't know, just be a bit credible in there. It's a lovely place, I really do like it. It was a huge scandal, Becca. Don't worry about it. It wasn't just me. It was a whole thing. It's very sad, actually. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't need to. Right. Exactly. But for integrity's sake, I think I'll steer clear of it for a while. I don't really see them coming and begging me. There's some very amazing other festivals around Scotland that I highly recommend, like Tyree Music Festival, Orkney Folk Festival, Knockengorrock. Eden's still great and still going, and has a fantastic permaculture section, which is worth checking out just for that. And I can't think of others at the moment off the top of my head, but there's loads, and there's some in the cities as well. Yeah, I've never been to Belladrum, actually. The one that's up the Glen, Kelburn Garden Party is stunning, really beautiful setting, and some really decent acts usually. Anyway, the guinea pigs are indeed very fat. We've had them on a diet and exercise plan for over a year now, and they have barely lost an ounce. They're just refusing, aren't they? They're refusing. Can you get them on those little aqua things? Did guinea pigs go in water? Can guinea pigs swim? Swimmy guinea piggy. I'm getting derailed. I've actually lost viewers. Gone on a rant, and then I've talked about guinea pigs. Let's sing songs. Let's sing some of my songs. Bit of Porcelain Tapestry. Didn't do that one last week, did I? I'll just take the guinea pig thing off.
hesitance, she lingers, expectant, inspecting her pores to feel if they breathe. Oh, is there anyone home? Tapestry hangs on its own. Sun-faded stories are often retold, but forgotten what couldn't be shown. As she smears over the crevices, so high blisters crease, merging blemishes. She aches triumphant in the torture, soothing all phantom horror of her misshapen carcass, grotesque, but in weaving hope for permanence, like a tattoo. She takes the best side of the thread to unravel the tangle of web she is tied in. Oh, is there anyone home? Tapestry hangs on its own. Sun-faded stories are often retold, but forgotten what couldn't be shown. Oh, is there anyone home? Tapestry hangs on its own. Sun-faded stories are often retold, but forgotten what couldn't be shown. Forgotten what? Try to see me without holding back. Hear her healing. I will try to see me without holding back. Hear her
Woo! Yay! Nice one. Oh, we've got more guinea pig chat. Guinea pigs can swim, but they don't like it. It's cruel to make them do it. Okay. Won't do that then. We cut down their kibble and they now serve them in puzzle balls, so they have to work for them. And Katrina built a staircase. I love that. I love that little guinea pig staircase. That's so sweet. I love that there was a video of a bunch of guinea pigs in, I'm assuming, a guinea pig sanctuary? Perhaps. They all had to run from one place to the next place over this little bridge. It's quite long bridge. Very similar to in not museums, but in not even zoos, but in other places, I don't know, where they have like a bunch of ants and they go across like the rope. I don't think they make the guinea pigs do a tightrope, but it was a similar thing to get them back into wherever they were going. That was fun. Anyway, none of this has had the desired effect. They can get fat on air, and the only thing exercise does is makes them faster. They are like fat fairy rockets. I love this. I love this mental image. It's so good. It will be, Martin. It will be. It will be. It will be not too long. That is all I can say. Not too long. Not too long. He does indeed. That's a big thing. There you go. I've been meaning to go. It looks fantastic. The vault looks really good. A good local festival. I think small local festivals are fantastic, and they've always been fantastic. I can tell you some of the best gigs I've ever played have been things that I've travelled to for hours in the middle of nowhere, and then the whole community comes out, and it's lovely, and it's a really, really nice gig, and they're all quite attentive and understanding because you've travelled so far. It's very lovely. Yeah, honestly. So do support your local music scene, I think is what you get out there. I'm thinking of Guinea Pig Bridge. Oh, right. Am I? In the Nagasaki Biopark. If you search for it on YouTube, some guy composed a song about it, which is often sung in our house. That's very sweet. That is the first thing I'm going to do after this. Definitely. Shall we have a bit more James Taylor? Perhaps, whilst I'm in the right. But it's something in the way she moves. Yes. Yes, that's what we'll do. That's what will happen. A little bit more of James Taylor. Never a bad thing. Imagine. That would be a wonderful surprise.
There's something in the way she moves, looks my way or calls my name. It seems to leave this troubled world behind. And if I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. And I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me. Wow, how does that go? Around me now, almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell she's been with me now. She's been with me now.
You know what I'm going to do? I was meant to change. I'm going to just double check this chord, because I don't usually play it the way that I've got it saved here. Apologies, it is live. Can you tell that I've not rehearsed this one? But it'll be fine. So wait, hang on. She's... Oh, what am I doing?
Around me almost all the time.
Really? Is that the change? It's interesting. I'll go with it though. Yeah, okay. From the top. Are we sitting comfortably and ready to begin? Then I'll start. It's not the quote. Ruin that, didn't I? Anyway. Thanks for listening.
There's something in the way she moves, looks my way or calls my name. It seems to leave this troubled world behind. And if I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always go there. No one else can find me and silently remind me of the happiness and good times that I know. Well, instead I just got to know that it isn't what she's got to say, how she thinks, or where she's been. To me, the words are nice the way they sound. I like to hear them best that way. It doesn't much matter what they mean. She says the most, I just calm down. And I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now, almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell that she's been with me now. She's been with me now, quite a long, long time. And I feel fine.
Yay, I'll learn that better for next time. Ooh, I don't know who these people are, but that sounds fun. I hope you have a lovely time. Poetry Club is a fun venue. Enjoy it, Joe. I'll have to check out who these people are. They have great names. I don't even know how to pronounce Erin's second name there. It is 8 o'clock. I think I'll do a couple more songs and then a curry beckons, which I guess could be a type of soup if you tried hard enough. It's kind of soupy. It's in the vicinity of soup. It's a bit richer though, isn't it? Is that what makes it not a soup? Because you can have like a curried soup, you can have like a curry soup. I'm really worried about what I've started here. I don't know what this song is. I don't know how it sounds. Maybe I'll have to do it. I saw her up in Ashcroft support someone else. She was very good. She was good. Sorry, not very good. That must be the guinea pig critics coming in there. No, not very good. Just good. Snap. Well, it's not. We're vegetarian, so that it's not actual chicken. Maybe it is the thickness. Maybe it is the thickness of the soup. Hello to Clive over on Twitch. I actually do some songwriting lessons, like on a 1-to-1 thing. You can check that out on my website. I think it's in my shop. If not, you can definitely email me. Yeah, send me an email. It's on my website, zoebestel.co.uk. We can have a chat and I can talk to you about that type of thing. But yes, I do 1-to-1 sessions online about songwriting. I'm happy to do that. Yes. Oh, Kenny, don't worry. You can rewatch. That's the wonderful thing about the live stream, is that you can always come back at a different time when it suits you best. But I won't be here next week. I will be here the week after, though. So same time, same place. In 2 weeks, you'll find me here in my little corner of the internet with you lovely lot and all of your guinea pigs. And yeah, that is the plan. Oh, Becca, forgot to say, you won last week. So I need to send you some pictures of which of the prints you would like. And no, I've not done Free Man in Paris yet. That is a great shout. I'm in the right. Okay, this is for Martin. Let's do it. I forgot that I need to change it to a different. Still huge. That sounds lovely, Michael. I'm just going off what I'm hearing, so sorry to anyone that's trying to play along. Erin organises a lot of venues for unknown and local musicians around Renfrewshire and more. That's really cool. Oh, I like that. Well done, Erin. I found cans of curried Heinz beans in the shop. Indeed, jalfrezi ones and tikka ones. I bought them, but nobody approved of my actions. Haven't tried them yet. Special beans is what my friend Caitlin calls adding some spices, and my mum puts a little bit of curry powder in the beans. So I do recommend them. So don't be a naysayer. Get those curried beans on the go. I also hope it tastes as good as it sounds, Michael, because it sounds pretty great. I absolutely read that as Pope Fest. And it was just a funnier thing in my mind. Anyway, Gav calls them cheesy beanos. You're adding cheese onto them. I don't think your dad calls them that, Vin. I think he calls them something else. I like cheesy beanos. Special beans, cheesy beanos. Mum calls them spicy beans now, I think. Yeah, pimp those beans. Get them pimped. Anyway, sorry. Joni Mitchell. Amazing intro to the folk legend that is Joni Mitchell. Well, it's me playing Joni Mitchell. Anyway, onwards. I'm getting sidetracked again by beans. Okay.
The way I see it, he said you just can't win it. Everybody's in it for their own gain, you can't please them all. There's always somebody calling you down. I do my best and I do good business. Got a lot of people asking for my time. They're trying to get ahead, trying to be a good friend of mine. I was a free man in Paris. I felt unfettered and alive. There was nobody calling me up for favours. No one's future to decide. You might go back there tomorrow, but for the work I've taken on, stoking the star maker machinery behind the popular song. I deal with dreamers and telephone screamers. Lately I wonder what I'd do it for. If I had my way, I'd just walk through those doors and wander down the Champs-Elysees, going cafe to cabaret, thinking how I feel when I find that very good friend of mine. I was a free man in Paris. I felt unfettered alive. There was nobody calling me up for favours. No one's future to decide. You know I'd go back there tomorrow, but for the work I've taken on, stoking the star maker machinery behind the popular song.
I really enjoyed playing that. Thanks for the suggestion, Martin. Am I pronouncing? Is it Champs-Elysees? Every time I sing it, I have a little cringe inside my brain, and I feel like I'm gonna have my mum tell me when I go downstairs, "Oh, actually, Zoe, don't pronounce it that way," and I'll go, "Oh, it's so embarrassing." Oh, what a big claim you guys are saying that you prefer my version. That's madness. That's madness, but very kind. It's very, very kind. I love the B-side of that, actually. Is it Car on the Hill? Is that the one? Car on the Hill? Joni? Let's see. Car on a Hill. Yeah. It's just one of those kind of story songs that she has. Like, I've been sitting waiting up for my sugar to show. I've been listening to the sirens in the radio. He said he'd be over 3 hours ago. I've been waiting for his car on the hill. It's actually really lovely. He makes friends easy. He's not like me. I watch for judgment anxiously. Now, where in the city can that boy be, waiting for a car climbing the hill? It's only 2 verses, really, so I'll just say them. He's a real good talker. I think he's friend. Fast tyres come screeching around the bend, but still, there's no buzzer. They roll on, and I'm waiting for his car on the hill. It always seems so righteous at the start, when there's so much laughter, when there's so much spark, when there's so much sweetness in the dark, waiting for a car climbing the hill. She's great. She's just effortless. I mean, it's not effortless, but it's so lovely. What a story. Just a whole relationship in, like, 2 verses. Aspirational. Not the relationship, the lyrics. The lyrical content. It's brilliant. Just need to keep writing, don't you? Oh, thank you. See, you're saying Schoon Salize. Schoon Salize. It's more. Oh, I should just do it more. That's good, actually. Imagine it was like, no, you should do it less. You're being a caricature. Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées. Because it's CHAMPS, isn't it? The goat's cheese is strong but nice. I love that for anyone that's joining the live stream just now, that won't make sense. But it's wonderful. Yeah, goat's cheese isn't it? It's really got that, it's kind of like a bite that it's got. Sometimes it's too goaty. I go, ooh, it's a bit too goaty. You know, like it's odd. I don't know whether we've just been conditioned. Maybe I think there's probably a reason why the majority of cheeses are made from cow's milk. I think there's a subtlety, there's a sweetness to cow's milk that lends itself to cheeses, but many other animal milks are quite potent. You know, can be even just like sniffing them, like whoa. It's too sheepy as well. You get very sheep cheese is really quite used cheese. Woof, it's pong. I can only take a bit of it, you know. Same with goat's cheese. There's only a certain amount I can cope with. But I love me an old cheddar, me, an old vintage cheddar. I'm back on my cheese chat. Oh, I tell you, I was down in Totnes. They've got a cracking cheese shop. Getting into me Grommet, Wallace and Grommet, and Wensleydale. No, it was down. They've got a cracking cheese shop. They do, and ooh, the blue cheese that they had in that shop was tremendous. But the pong of that shop was something else. It was a warm day. It was a warm few days as well. Having some working in that shop, it must get right embedded in your clothes. It's probably like chocolatiers. It's a bit more bougie, a bit more nice to talk about a chocolatier. But they just get nose blind to the smell of it. But imagine just ponging a cheese all the time, and that type of cheese as well, like strong cheese. Did you know in London they have a conveyor belt cheese cafe? I do, because my mum sent me a video of it on Instagram. I think it's very, very of my mum thing to do. Lidl has some great good brie de meaux in Lidl. I tell you that. Surely that's a slightly more pleasanter smell. Maybe. Stinking of donuts is a bit nicer. I think you could get away with a lot there. For years I thought I didn't like goat's cheese because the first kind I had tasted like goat smell. Yeah, they do. Some of them do. They're really like, woo, Oof! You meet a goat and then you try and eat some goat's cheese. And like, whoa! Who thought this was a good idea? You'd put an in there, a Champs-Élysées. But I'm not French, don't go by that. I don't think we have any actual French speakers. It's funny to think from French to German to English again. Yeah, it must be wonderful mental gymnastics that you're doing. The texture of goat cheese is amazing though. That's true. There's some amazing cheese textures out there. But getting over those stinky ones is quite something. It's quite something. Okay. Some of mine. I've not done very many of mine this evening. I've tuned it like a tone, not tone, like half a tone up. Sounds nicer on my uke. That's just only saying that for Levy in case he's trying to play bass and it sounds bad. Witchy? I think so. It's getting into a witchier season, isn't it? It is indeed. Here you go. My creative spirit comes to visit me and it never really works out. Though I think I've tamed her more recently. I think we've got a good bargaining system going, you know. I think it's going well.
If only I would rise just like my shower steam in winter time, but I feel like the condensation dripping down the newly painted wall. If only like a cup of tea I'd comfort catastrophes, but I feel like a pot forgotten, steeping by the kitchen sink, steeping by the kitchen sink, steeping by the kitchen sink, steeping by the kitchen. She passes my window and laughs at my dubious use of kitchen utensils. Every now and then she would catch her reflection distorted and mirrored back from my fridge. Sometimes she'd cackle and moments would pass till she'd stumble on train connection. I asked her to meet me downstairs for a drink, but she coyly declined to tend to her business. Now she is hidden by mist on the hillside. Her earthy aroma casts lies on the wind. Often I find myself writhing at night to her soft melodies like a worm in my ear. Here goes shadow tones, creation, smirks, cadence of surplus words.
Hey, Witchy, I tell you what, that recording, which is currently being mastered, is awesome. I can't wait for you to hear it. That will also be a single. It definitely has to be. Such a good song. I'm so happy with it. Oh, thank you, Fernando. Thank you, everybody. I love you singing along, Joe. That came in at the perfect time. It was great. Oh, Michael, I'm so glad that I could be part of that. Thank you. And thank you for feeling vulnerable enough to say that. That's lovely. Vin has heard them, so he knows they're good. Cheese conveyor belt, definitely. Okay, I think I'm going to sing a couple more songs. I was just thinking I've not done another chai in a very long time, but I think I should really do Utopia first. I was thinking about doing a most recent new song that I played for you last week, but I'm actually not going to. And for Team Bestel, I will have hopefully some news by early next week and something to give you regarding that song. I say no more, but if you wish to know what's going on, do come join Team Bestel, teambestel.co.uk. Come join us. There's my wonderful team of supporters who have supported me all the way through most of my career, actually. I'm very, very grateful for them. Most of you are here. But yes, thank you for continuing to be there. You've really helped me, especially in some tight spots. As I get a little notification and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I have you guys. Every now and then, sometimes that happens. Being an artist is not the most lucrative of careers, I must admit, but having you guys has been really lovely, and it's just wonderful to know that there's a little team of you rooting for me, which is nice. And even if, I don't know what's going to happen in the world, anything could happen, it's just nice to know that you'll always be there. I think that's a wonderful thing in an industry that is so unstable. The amount of arts funds that have been cut recently, and there's just so much unknown and worry. It's bizarre. It's a shame that our arts industry runs so much on public funds that are given to centralized things to then distribute. I feel like there should be a lot more public arts that are in the hands of the public, and it's more so that there's a bunch of people that kind of like a self-employed artist fund. It's been something I've been thinking about, actually. If there was an artist collective that you gave towards, and then that was distributed between those artists, and you knew that it was directly going to the people, with maybe overheads covered. It's something I've been thinking about anyway. There's a lot of great models out there that I've been a part of and not been a part of that work well and don't work well, but it's a shame. I'm not going to go into that either. Another hot take from Zoe, but there should be more of those. That shouldn't be the only option around. Exactly. You want to know that it's going directly to the people that need it most. Yeah, I very much appreciate you all. You have been wonderful and very lovely. So thank you. And I appreciate mostly, really, that you all understand the importance of supporting independent artists, and you understand the importance of championing smaller people that are at whatever stage in their career, but that isn't just big conglomerates of billionaires selling out stadiums Oh no, that's another thing I could get into, but yes, we need more ethical consumers, really, that demand more from people that are making the most. That is all. That is all. Grassroots always does, because you don't get the huge stadium shows without the grassroots initially. And you have to remember that when you get to those points as well, you know? You've got to be alongside it all. Oh, Epi, it's nice to see you. And also, this is really lovely. Okay, you know what, it's nice to see you. Thank you for arriving, for flying down. I thought your profile picture was a dove a while ago, and it is now a seagull. Have you evolved like a Pokemon? The dove to seagull evolution. Maybe we do. Maybe I should. I've been thinking about writing some blog posts about this, because they're important things that are interesting to talk about. Hi Tony, it's nice to see you, and thank you for this message. Don't worry, don't worry at all. But it's nice. It's lovely to hear from you. I hope that everything's all right now. That's wonderful to hear. I'm sorry that it wasn't at some point. Okay, I'm going to play Utopia. And then I think I'll finish with another try for the guinea pigs. Yeah, maybe I'll do a ranty music Team Bestel chat thing, and you can ask me things that maybe shouldn't be public until I write something that is. I have many an opinion on many a thing. But yes. Anyway, this is Utopia. This is hilarious, isn't it? I go from saying that to then saying that. Yeah. I think we can demand the better of our world. It's amazing that we're at a point in time that the common person has a voice thanks to the internet, you know. And it's amazing that this utility is free, that this forum is mostly freely available, and we're able to access it and have a voice, where things can change and movements can occur and education can happen. I mean, although I talk about there's a lot of misinformation and it's difficult to navigate some of these spheres on occasion, but it's the first time in history that, obviously first time, it's pioneering, that we have this capability. And I think to underutilize it, or to not realise how drastic a difference this invention is. What's the word? Underestimate. It can be underestimated. I think it's wonderful to bring together communities. Where change can happen. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what I want to say right now. I think you know what this song's about, I guess. And I know that whenever I've introduced this, I've always said that it sounds a bit unachievable and idealistic, but it's not. I wrote it specifically so that there were things that are currently being implemented in different countries that are happening globally right now, and it's an education and understanding and an empathy that will get us to a point in which we can have more harmony, that there isn't so much insane. mean, misplacement of wealth is one thing, but, it's dealing with multiple different crises that are all massively connected, and to keep them separate is bizarre to me. But the world is run by teenagers, and we're all in our infancy as humanity. And I'm agreeing with you there, Becca. I love solar punk. I think it's awesome. I'm looking forward to when I'm doing my live streams in the van, because then they will be fueled by solar and us driving, which is quite cool. But yeah, I don't think we should ever feel disheartened. Ultimately, there are atrocities globally, and it is horrific to watch them, but should be wonderfully empowering to know about them. There was a time when people didn't, and you'd go about your everyday life and you'd have no idea about all these things that are going on, but shining a light on them should hopefully, in the long run, change. Just having an awareness of these things and being open-minded to the possibilities of change and how good things could be. I think there's a lot of compromise for us in the Western world with our immense privilege, that we need to understand that things might not be the same, but that they might change ultimately for the better. And a lot of this is a shift in perspective about what things are necessary and important to survive and thrive. And there is so much that can be done. Anyway. Exactly, Tony. Exactly. This is Utopia.
sustained living's creation.
Oh, it's nice to see you again. That's good. Hello. Oh, thank you so much, Marta. It's been very lovely. I didn't realise the time. I might save another chai for next week. Week after. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, Katrina. Sorry, guinea pigs. But yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And, there's a great quote that I said last week, actually, from what's his face that wrote Les Mis. I wrote it somewhere. Did I write it here? No, I did write it somewhere though. Let me find it again. What's his name? Is it Victor Hugo? Is that who wrote it? 2 seconds. Hold on, everybody, whilst I say this. But it was, oh yes, there is nothing like a dream to create the future, utopia today, flesh and blood tomorrow. And with that, I shall leave you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, wonderful rest of your week. I will see you same time, same place in 2 weeks. So that is October. Can you believe that? It's madness. October the 9th is when I shall see you. I believe, hopefully, I think, if all goes well, I'll keep you informed, but that is when it should be. And I think it might be every 2 weeks from then on, the live stream. You have been wonderful. You have been lovely. Take time for yourself and look after one another and act with good intention, she says. About to have the rest of my adult grape juice and a big curry. Right. Love to you all. Thank you for being here with me in this moment in time. Genuinely, I really appreciate you spending your evening doing this, which is very nice. You can re-watch everything from this week and also last week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. You were all lovely. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. That was funny. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.